I'm sure people that are following my page will be a bit confused. Like, this woman, what's her page about? Is it about relationship or is it about child safety? For those that are eager to start relationships, that are single moms, single dads, and even people that have never married before that want to start relationships that are following the page and enjoying, get feel like they are enjoying things or getting tips, and then all of a sudden you just see something about child something, you're like, "Ah, you will need child um safety and all that." It can be a bit demoralizing because they're like, we're here to know how to date now. Which one is child kini again? But the truth of the matter is that if you're a single parent and you want to date again, there's no doubt that your child's safety crosses your mind, especially for women. There's no doubt. You can't separate the two. I have a lovely sister friend of mine who, many years ago, if she's watching this, she'll know I'm talking about her. She told me the reason she's not dating again as at that time. And she said she was going to wait for her sons to be of a certain age before she thinks of dating again. Then when she said it then, many years ago, I thought, first of all, I thought, they are boys now. Our boys, should be their boys, they are safe. That was the first thing I thought. And then I now thought, you wait for how long? How old are they going? They were babies then and now. But that's a mother that was being child centered, a mother that had weighed everything and said to herself, keeping my child safe, not exposing my child is more important than dating, which for her was perfect. Because now her children are tall and they are old enough to speak for themselves and all that. So she knew what she was saying. She knew what she was saying. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people, the young children cannot date again. No, I'm saying a mother made that choice. And I understand why she made that choice. And I'm saying that if you want to date again as a single parent, your child's safety is foremost in your mind. It's something you think about all the time. Especially if your child is a girl, a young girl, it's a natural thing. So that I'm explaining why 1 minute I'm talking dating, I'm talking about how to meet a guy. Next minute I'm talking about how to see red flags in a child. If the child changes, if the child's behavior suddenly changes because you've introduced another partner. And yes, young boys are molested too. And another thing, it may not even be sexual molestation. People that married and came out of marriage don't think, and they went through a lot of terrible things. They were never hit, they were never sexually abused in their mind, but they felt molested. Anything that makes you feel less of yourself, anything that makes you feel like that being with that person is taken away from you, by my own definition, is molestation. Molestation of the mind, molestation of the body, molestation of the spirit. Yes, so yes, 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 molestation. I remember many years ago, I was in a friend's house. They put a video and they put something, this was like about 20 years ago or so, 17 years ago. Young people were in a house, back then in London, and uh, just put a video of, I don't even want to say it. It was a sexual thing, or it was something that for weeks I didn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. I was having nightmares. So I was having so that for me, I felt like my spirit was molested. It was bad. So yeah. Anyway, what am I even saying? Coming to child safety, all that talk was coming to the most important thing to me actually. The most important thing I like to talk about first is child safety. The second thing is relationships. Those are my two most important topics, like how to get people to meet and connect, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I have people that I introduced and they're married, still married till today. What happened to me? I introduced myself. Anyway, um, think about it. When you talk about child abuse, child molestation, talking about sexual molestation and things like that, is inside, is in the home. I mean, where else is the child going to? Is in a home or is with people that have access to the child? Most times it's in the home, and then other places outside of the home where they have access to the child. So it's important you're sure of who has access to your child. I'm talking about children that are not even old enough to use social media. So we're not even talking about 14, 15-year olds now that can, because and that's how God is so beautiful. By that age, they can say no, they can defend, they can come to you and talk to you. If they cannot come and talk to you, then that's another issue that you have to deal with as a parent. That why can't my child, after experiencing something or like that, cannot talk to me? You know? But generally speaking, when we're talking about little children who you have to look out for. The past 2 days or so I've been posting about red flags to notice when there may be something wrong. That when what happened was when I introduced this person in my child's life, all of a sudden this child started having nightmares. This child all of a sudden when he walks in, I notice she tenses up. She tenses up. When 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 he walks in, when she walks in, because women to molest boys. I notice, you know, be observant and don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it at all. So yeah, don't ignore it. Protect your child, your children like a mad woman, like me. Ah, hey, oh shit, anybody to try on money. Ah, all this one I'm about to say. Very soon I'm about to start posting. If you notice how you call the authorities, how you shaking it come. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. That's what the law says. If it happens to me, that man, I'm a professional. I shouldn't say what I shouldn't say here, but hey, try at your own peril, at your own peril, at your own peril.